Paula's company faced stiff competition and had only a small number of large corporations that used her firm's services. These companies usually required terms and wouldn't always pay when the contract said they should. She had several accounts that had 30-day terms in their agreements, but would pay 60 to 90 days late. They always paid, eventually, but financing the payroll became hard. By law, they must pay their workers on time, and the financing costs reduced their profit. Her firm tried to delay paying benefits to as many of their staff as they could, but this resulted in some of the better staffers leaving. One day, an SFHAX, the workplace community representative, contacted her and said she would like to come over and talk to her firm about how the workplace community could help them. Paula was hesitant. She thought of SFHAX, the workplace community, as a competitor, not an ally. She talked it over with her colleagues and they decided to listen. The representative explained that the workplace community had a membership category called Workplace Advisor. Paula's firm could join the workplace community as both a workplace advisor and an employer member. The employees would become employee members. That way, Paula's firm could take advantage of the workplace community benefits for both themselves and the people they manage. Paula's firm would be the workplace advisor of the people who in this staffing model would be placed with other employers. Pam's firm receives a percentage of every workplace community labor payment that is associated with the employee members they manage. One of the major points the representative made was that the workplace community handles all the workers' compensation payments, employer taxes, health insurance, retirement plans of the employee member. Pam's firm no longer needs to finance employers who don't pay on time, since the workplace community has a strict policy regarding when payments are due. The workplace community does, however, direct employer members who need terms to the workplace community banking partners who will work on financing agreements. Paula's firm can concentrate on the talent management function of getting the employee members they manage into the highest and best paid qualifications. The more the employee members are paid, the more Pam firms makes. The incentives are for the workplace advisor to help the employee members identify the qualifications in demand by employer members and encourage employee members to get the training they need to take advantage of the opportunities. Over time, a workplace advisor develops a book of employee members who generate a constant stream of income throughout their career. No more single payments for a placement and then no income after. Steady employment for the employee member as they work for various employer members over their career means steady income for the workplace advisor. A workplace advisor can also become a trainer member of the workplace community and learn more by teaching how to use the workplace community tools. They can work with schools, colleges, and university guidance counselors and placement officers to recruit new employee members at the beginning of their career and help them manage their careers and earn a lifetime annuity. Workplace advisors can also set up their own training programs for the qualifications they specialize in and use the workplace community training tools to manage their training program. Paula and her colleagues told the representative they would think about it. They needed to talk to their accountant and see if she thought it would make financial sense to join the workplace community. The representative said that Paula's firm can become a workplace advisor member and try it out for a few of the workers the firm places and see how the finances work out. This is ultimately what Paula's firm did. They found over time that they made at least as much money as they did under the staffing model, but the income stream was more constant and they had less aggravation than before. They also found they didn't have to work as many hours as they did in the past to make the same income. The time reduction came from an efficient workplace community labor exchange, which brought employee and employer together without the seemingly endless communication that took to place workers under the old staffing model. Paula's firm sharpened their focus to management and professional employees. such as lawyers, accountants, engineers, scientists, executives, and managers. They recruited them in college and worked with them over their careers. They had good profit margins since these people were well paid. They brought free agency to fields other than sports and saw to it that talent was rewarded. Business owners, whether they were investors or entrepreneurs, were initially suspect of this arrangement, but they found over time that looking at management as labor, their costs were better defined, in many cases lower, since they weren't held hostage by empire-building senior management. The workplace community draw and lump sum if goals met, work type, preserved incentive compensation, but made it transparent. New businesses were easier to start, and labor monopolies were broken. Investors and entrepreneurs now had another tool to help them seek profits by allocating resources more efficiently to their highest and best use, as defined by the subjective values of their customers. Rent-seeking monopolies became less prevalent, and investors focused more on return on investment over the life of investment instead of stock manipulations and quick speculative gains. Thank you for watching. Please view our other videos for more information about SFHAX, the workplace community, or contact workplace.advisor@sfhax.org.